Hello, I'm Johnny Corbett. I'm the founder of Which Way Up, and I'm going to introduce you to a process called Find Your Way. Specifically, finding your way of marketing. It's a project I've run with a number of teams in the last 18 months to connect the growth ambitions that a business has with marketing best practice. And importantly, doing that in a way which gets the marketing team working together with more efficiency, more consistency, and better impact within the business, really starting to deliver the results that they are committing to. These are the three questions which sit at the heart of a project to define your way of marketing. Understanding the role that marketing plays in driving growth for the business and what that means for the work that we need to do to impact the brand and customer experience. Once we've got those two things, exploring the knowledge, skills, tools, and processes that are needed to make that a reality. Crucially, this is about much more than just marketing communications and promotions. Call it the 4 Ps, call it full funnel. It's about a rounded understanding about the impact that marketing can have on driving better business performance. These are the 5 stages of a way of marketing. They're pretty scalable, and it all starts with diagnosis and alignment, understanding where we are at the moment, where we're going to get to, the gaps between those two things, and starting to identify the key components of the marketing way and what it needs to deliver. With those two things, we start to architect it, really building your unique way of marketing and the key principles, common knowledge, language, tools, templates, frameworks that the team is going to share in order to get stuff done better. Once we've got that way of marketing beautifully designed, crafted, and articulated, we launch it with the team. A great opportunity to bring the group together and introduce them to the way of marketing that we're all going to be operating with in the future. Often this will involve case studies, workshops, exercises to really start to get to grips with any new tools and templates and to understand how to put them into practice when we get back into the business. And that's the final stage. It doesn't stop with a workshop or a launch event. It starts with putting best practice into everyday practice, really starting to use the tools and templates that we've got to build the muscle for what it takes to do marketing brilliantly in the way that you've defined. As I say, each of these stages is reasonably scalable, but skipping any of them leaves you at risk. And the risk is that you don't really make the most of the opportunity for all the work that you've done to have the impact that it can have within the business. The result: more efficient and effective marketing performance. Clarity, coherence, consistency, vital for brands out in the real world, just as important for the teams within business working on those brands. If that sounds interesting, get in touch. Which Way Up is all about making sense of marketing. There's more information about this and other projects on the website. The email address is in the usual place. For a project like this, I will often say that there is no time like the present, but there is also a worse time. The worst time of all is later.